This is our loblolly breeding site for our third cycle loblolly population. And today I am putting pollen into our bags to pollinate the flowers that are receptive to the pollen. The bags are on the top of the tree because that's where the flowers, the branches that produce the flowers are. Pine cone is formed it doesn't take 3 full calendar years, but it takes over the course of 3 calendar years. So in the summer of last year, these cones or flowers were formed as basically stem cell in the tree branch tips. In this spring, so within the last month, the flowers emerged from the branch, and the past couple of weeks they've been going through, different stages of opening as they've been receptive to pollen. My job is putting the bags over the tree branches while the flowers are still closed and haven't received any wild pollen, and then waiting for the flowers to open up so that they are receptive to the pollen that I want to apply. And as you can see, these little green pencil eraser sized future pine cones the scales are open and the pollen is ready to be applied. As the name of the female, so the tree we're on, the female has the flowers and will bear the pine cones, and the male is the supplier of the pollen, and the year I made this particular cross. That way I'll be able to come back next year and find the cones. We would now call these 2-year conelets. So these were ones that were flowers a year ago, and it takes 18 months from when a flower emerges from the branch and is pollinated to be ready to harvest. So in its form, separated from any pine needles or tree branch bits, and it's been dried in our drying room, and it's been sieved through a mesh sieve. It's ready to apply. Cross-pollination. We want only the pollen from our known individual inside the bag. I've got everything labeled, I've got everything marked. And then we reuse these bags year after year and just use a piece of electrical tape to cover up the hole. The needle gets inserted into the hole, and then I pretend to be a fine spring breeze and blow the pollen into the bag. My goal is to do 2 pollinations per bag to make sure that each flower receives pollen, each scale has pollen.